Did you think that if we got a Democratic Congress and a Democratic president that we would see an end to the attacks on the Constitution that we saw under George W. Bush? Well, with the Patriot Act and the FISA Amendments Act, which come together to create giant governmental data mining, spying against our personal activities, that's not what's happening. In the Senate Judiciary Committee this week, the renewal of the Patriot Act was taken up. In fact, the Democrats in that committee are spearheading that renewal of that infamous law which allows the government to engage in unconstitutional spying against us. Well, Dick Durbin, one Democratic senator, offered an amendment to try to limit that reauthorization. Durbin's amendment would say, you can go ahead and engage in these kinds of spying activities, but it has to be against people accused of terrorism or to protect the United States government against spying by foreigners, or you have to be trying to spy on foreign targets. Just don't spy on Americans who aren't suspected of terrorism. That's all that he asked. That's all that he wanted to do to limit the government spying against us Americans. But you know what? The Senate Judiciary Committee voted it down. 8 out of the 12 Democrats on that committee voted down this simple restriction of spying powers created under George W. Bush. You could see here that breakdown. Which senators went with Bush? Which senators went against Bush's spying programs under the Patriot Act? And you know what? It's not pretty. The Democratic Party is not standing up, by and large, for our constitutional rights. If we want to have our constitutional rights restored, we need to go with another party other than the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. Personally, I would suggest that we need to take a second look at the Green Party, a genuine progressive choice, not just empty campaign promises to restore the Constitution.